Greetings and welcome to a demonstration by 13 Particle Studio. Before proceeding further, we'd like to acknowledge Unreal Engine, Epic Games, Infinity Blade Grasslands, Infinity Blade Effects, Infinity Blade Adversaries as an asset pack, a FX pack, and an adversaries pack respectively. The demonstration also uses character model animations from Mixamo and music packs from Sound Fantasy Orchestra by Taylor Brook Music. Well, there we go, we've got the Game of Brethren. Well, Brethren means brotherhood simply to put forth, and seeing this as a project showcased by an indie developer who aims to make it big in the market in times to come with their projects is actually quite worthwhile to check out what's inside. But before proceeding ahead, we can check out the options or the UI screen of the game. So as you can see, we can turn the sound on and off, and we have something in the options as well where you can configure your settings and choose from high, medium or low. With that being checked out, I must say that I'm really excited to see what's in store for us. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the game. Wow, I've already begun to get some gothic vibes. Look at those arches that have been beautifully crafted along with the trees and the shrubbery all together. The statues, the buildings, the broken walls, they simply look quite archaic, I'm already getting those vibes that I get by playing all those medieval, and the game is based on the early eras of humankind that are trying to convey some emotion or the other through the eyes of the character. Well, who's our character and what is up with the surrounding and the setting of the game altogether? We'll see that in a short while, because here is our character already on the screen ready, and there we've got some controls as well, which we'll be seeing in a jiffy, and there we go. You can use your mouse to look around and attack, then you can also use WSAD keys along with E key to move and perform a task respectively. You can use space to jump, escape key to exit. Then moving on to the controllers, we have the joystick to look around and navigate, then we have the buttons X, A, Y, B to perform certain tasks, and obviously the triggers to shoot the arrows. As I can see, up until now we have a bow and an arrow with this. And just look at that, such a beauty it is to see. But those enemies right over there quite far off at the moment, they would be quite a thingy to actually take down for our player, because I've been throughout the beta test, I've sat along with the team, and I've seen the initial hitboxes that they were really, it was quite challenging. And I don't think it's still in beta, rather we'll call it an alpha version of the prototype. Yes, it's not a complete full-fledged game, but it's a prototype. But anyways, we'll talk about that later, and rather we'll see how are the fighting mechanics of this game, because these NPCs, they've got a bomb on their back, and if they are successfully able to come onto you, they'll just lash on and the bomb will explode. But anyways, we've also got some barrels that are spread across the map, and some of them are destructible, as you can see on the screen, and they might have something that'll help you to progress through the game ahead. Well, let's see what lies ahead, because up until now I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be quite a challenging thingy for our player to take down all these mini NPCs all together. We did simply just have one aim to come and lash onto you, and the bomb will explode. Well, there we go, the fight is still on. Our player is trying to take them down one by one, and he has done that. Look at the statue, it just completely blends in with the level altogether. The fire showing the dynamics effect that the studio has used to add onto the elements of the map. And there we go, the fight is still on. NPCs keep on coming. Oh wait, we do have a little heart over there. Well, yeah, so if your bar is full at the moment, which actually got depleted a little bit, so you can take the health now and regen it a little bit. So yes, we have a health feature as well included. And there we go. These NPCs simply won't let you complete the sole objective of the game. You have to fight them all, obviously, to, complete the level successfully. Relieved for a while, but anyways, we got more takedown. But you can see across the map the broken walls and all the minute details. If you're a game artist, if you're into 3D, 2D, or not exactly 2D, but still, if you relate with game art, game design, and game conceptualization, you'll be able to see how all the elements are related with each other. It just seems like complete blend of all the aesthetics, and the AI is also configured in such a way that it's very smart. It would sometimes camouflage with the environment, and it won't let you to simply access the health if you have found anywhere on the map. So we'll just see that in just a while, because as you can see, here's the health, and the enemy just leashed on to the player. At least he tried to leash onto the player, but wasn't successful at all. And there we go, we are around 70% down the map as far as I can make out. Because obviously I've been with the team throughout these testing that they've made. I've seen the development stages, and they have done quite a decent job altogether as far as I can see. Although a player has taken quite a sufficient amount of damage, but I don't think it would be a big deal at all for him to complete this map successfully. Well, not yet. We still have the final boss fight that we'd have to win in order to complete the game, but we can take a pause right there, because obviously we have a pause menu, as you can see on the screen. That'll help us to take a break or a pause in case you want to, and you can resume your game back when you're at your desk. You can also see that there's a feature where you can alter the graphics settings, as we discussed when we were starting off with the gameplay. You can do that here again, and there's a contrast between low and the high settings that you'll be able to see on your screen. Well, this is the time for the final boss fight, and as you can probably make out, by pressing E, we have advanced to the final boss fight. There we go, we've got the tall grunt right there, the giant, the beast. He's trying to do some moves with its axes and try its level best to take down our player. But as far as I've made up until now, our player is actually quite skilled, and it won't be that difficult, although the bombs that are coming in from his back, it seems quite difficult, but our player is making it look like quite easy, because he's got the skills, he's got the moves, but that trail that comes in, that has actually damaged our player quite a bit, and now he's looking out for some health that is scattered all across the map. He finally found some, and I think it would be sufficient enough to take this grunt, this huge grunt down. And you look at that, the blasts just simply keep on launching those projectiles, and there we go, we've successfully taken down the grunt. A lot was happening in this level in particular, with all the dynamics and with all the processing going in place. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that was a demonstration for the game of Brethren, brought to you in by 13 Particle Studio, and kudos to Matthew Palage and Dev Squad, the works of whom were really looked up to while this prototype was being made. With that said, I think that the team at 13 Particles absolutely shows that what an upcoming game studio is capable of. You can check out the credits right on your screen, and you can also visit their profiles by checking out their social media handles, which will be mentioned down in the description. For all our amazing viewers, thanks for tuning in. This is your boy Shipsy signing off on a high note, and as always, keep ticking and good luck, have fun.